Welcome back to SatireAIzed, the only channel brave enough to review meals that look like they come with a lighter. Yes, those are edible cigarettes. Fine dining straight from an ashtray of ambition and confusion. Some call it food, others call it performance art. Ah yes, welcome to another masterpiece from the underground bakery scene. Literally underground. We begin with what looks like a brownie tray, but has the geological texture of a dried riverbed. You can almost hear the cake whisper, "I was mud once, and I can be again." Next, our chef carefully wraps this culinary fossil in newspaper. Because when you run out of parchment paper, why not use last week's bad news? The flavor pairs beautifully with ink and mold. Then comes the moment of truth. The soil block is split in two, releasing a puff of pure archaeological aroma. But wait, it's time to add frosting. Straight from a suspicious bucket that screams, "Industrial use only." The icing is generously applied, sealing in every trace of dust, rust, and emotional damage. Layer upon layer, the structure rises, defying hygiene, logic, and gravity itself. Finally, our artist decorates the top, transforming what started as compost into something vaguely resembling a cake. If you squint hard enough and lower your standards. Behold the earth cake, a dessert so authentic it probably has its own ecosystem. Ah yes, nothing like starting your day with a smoothie that looks like it was blended by Shrek himself. Watch closely as our chef casually tosses in every green thing within a 10-foot radius. Herbs, leaves, random plants, and, for that extra flavor, a small piece of his shirt. Because hey, it's green too, right? Gotta keep that color consistency. Then to balance the earthy notes, he adds a generous splash of bright red mystery liquid, which we can only assume is premium-grade antifreeze, because health is temporary, but style is forever. Finally, it's all filtered through what looks like the world's oldest strainer, creating a drink that screams detox or die trying, refreshing, radioactive, revolutionary.
Remember to subscribe to SatireAIzed. Better watch that channel than Ozempic.
Ah yes, breakfast for those who think heart palpitations are a personality trait. Our street chef begins by cracking open a cold monster, because who needs butter when you can sauté your eggs in pure adrenaline? The sizzling pan instantly releases that signature, "I've made a mistake" aroma. He then adds the eggs, vegetables, and a dash of chaos, creating what can only be described as a gym bro's midlife crisis in omelette form. The energy drink boils like it's trying to escape, but it's too late. The fusion has begun. And finally, the grand finale, served on a leaf that looks like it was borrowed from a dehydrated goat. The texture, somewhere between scrambled eggs and a digestive emergency. Truly a breakfast that screams, "I'm not hungry, I'm unwell." Ah yes, nothing says fine dining like a man arm deep in a bucket of uncertainty. Behold, the sacred ritual of mixing absolutely everything with the same hand that probably fixed a scooter 5 minutes ago. Butter, straight from the mountain. Eggs, cracked right into the chaos. Milk, optional. Hygiene, conceptual. At one point, he's on the phone, probably calling customer service to ask if food safety is still a thing. Then, as the batter thickens into something that could legally qualify as cement, he decides to perfect the texture with what appears to be a full bag of sawdust. Yes, nothing improves a recipe like adding materials from a carpentry workshop. Each swirl of his wrist brings us closer to a new culinary discovery. Is it dough? Is it glue? Or is it a cry for help? By the end, what started as a dessert has evolved into a building material. Half cake, half drywall filler. A true masterpiece from the handcrafted bacteria collection. Ah yes, the street lemonade. Because hydration should always come with a side of suspense. Our hero stands ready under his personal rain cloud, armed with an umbrella and the determination of a man who's seen too much citrus. The secret recipe? A mysterious yellow potion marinated in sunlight, metal, and mild confusion. Each scoop delivers a refreshing blend of lemons, unidentified floating objects, and the faint hope that your immune system has insurance. He serves it with pride like a bartender in an apocalypse. One ladle at a time, one questionable sip closer to enlightenment. A drink so authentic, it tastes like every street corner it's ever been near. Step aside, Michelin-starred chefs. Here comes the true artist of the culinary world, armed with nothing but a loaf of stale bread and zero respect for food safety. Introducing the mystery spread sandwich, the only meal that doubles as a test of your immune system. The magic begins as our artisan selects the mystery spread, a glorious, unidentifiable substance pulled from the depths of a fridge that probably deserves a hazmat inspection. Is it peanut butter? Hummus? Something from a science experiment gone wrong? Nobody knows, and frankly, nobody asks. For the pièce de résistance, utensils are cast aside. Who needs a knife when you have fingers? The spread is slathered on with a level of enthusiasm that makes you question when this person last saw soap. Each swipe leaves behind a beautiful medley of fingerprints, adding an artisanal, handcrafted touch that no five-star restaurant can replicate. But wait, there's more. If the stars align and you're truly blessed, the chef has recently scratched their backside, delivering an authentic heritage flavor that adds depth and tradition to the dish. This isn't just a sandwich, it's a connection to the primal instincts of mankind. The final step involves slapping on a second slice of bread, pressed firmly with hands that might have just wiped a counter or their nose. Who's to say? No plate, no wrapping. This creation is served as is, allowing you to fully appreciate its rustic charm. Bon appétit! Each bite is a thrilling gamble, a culinary adventure that will leave you wondering, was that a flavor or just a mistake? Either way, it's an experience you won't forget, or survive, who knows? Ah yes, a culinary adventure that truly grabs life by the, let's say, boldest ingredients. This bubbling cauldron of delight, proudly simmering on the streets of India, is nothing short of gastronomic erotica for the truly daring. Forget oysters or chocolate. This stew takes the concept of aphrodisiacs and ties it in a tight, unrelenting knot. Visually, it's a feast of suggestive shapes and textures. The swollen, bulbous morsels float serenely in a viscous broth, glistening with an almost obscene sheen. One might say it evokes primal instincts, though whether they lean toward hunger or flight is up for debate. And then there's the aroma, a complex, heady cocktail of musk and mystery, mingled with a distinct tang reminiscent of forgotten gym socks and the sweaty aftermath of poorly ventilated teenage escapades. It's bold, unapologetic, and uncomfortably intimate, like walking into a room moments after a couple has finished their business. Each bite is a tactile odyssey, as the stew's fleshy chunks resist and then yield in ways that are almost too suggestive. The chewy elasticity might remind one of latex, while the softer bites, let's just say they evoke memories you'd rather not unpack during dinner. This is more than food, it's an unfiltered confrontation with life, love, and anatomy. A dish that dares you to chew thoughtfully, swallow bravely, and reflect on what exactly you're doing with your life. Bon app... Oh, wait, no French here. Just enjoy, if you can. This is the traditional dish known as cow digestion puree, a true culinary treasure. This puree is crafted exclusively using the digestive essence of fine cows, raised freely in open pastures, ensuring an unmatched quality of flavor. We proudly offer a selection of specialties: the puree of spotted cow, the classic Holstein cow, and the most traditional and delicious variety made from black bull. Each version is a masterpiece, prepared with care and dedication to honor the finest traditions of gourmet cuisine. This delicacy is not for the faint-hearted. It's a treat reserved for the most sophisticated and daring palates. If you seek a taste adventure that blends tradition and boldness, this is the dish for you. Pack your bags and maybe some hand sanitizer, because today we're headed to Chennai, India, where donuts are not just a snack, they're an experience. Why settle for sterile factory-made donuts when you can indulge in handcrafted delicacies steeped in a rich tradition of personal seasoning? These donuts are lovingly prepared by chefs who hold fast to their sacred heritage of avoiding showers and skipping soap. Each one is kissed with an unmistakable bouquet of human essence, a scent so authentic it could only come from the sweat and toil of true artisans. The toppings, an eclectic mix for the adventurous palate. Some are chocolate chips, others are winged surprises. And if you're truly lucky, a crumb of organic mystery that adds a certain je ne sais quoi, but we won't say what. The crowning achievement is the glaze. A glossy finish enhanced with the finest fingerprints, stray hairs, and a sprinkle of kitchen floor ambience. It's not just a donut, it's an exploration of culinary boundaries and your immune system's limits. Truly, these donuts are for the bold, the daring, and the deeply committed to living life on the edge of gastronomic innovation. These are our exquisite churros, lovingly prepared in the finest cemetery sand. Piping hot churros cooked to perfection in the very sand that cradles your ancestors. Sourced from only the most distinguished burial grounds, this ancestral sand infuses each churro with a taste of tradition, a flavor older than time itself. For those looking to add a personal touch, you can substitute with ashes from any dearly departed relative. Grandma's warmth will live on in every bite. With a unique texture reminiscent of ancient relics, this delicacy offers a culinary experience like no other. It's gritty, it's bold, it's unforgettable. Only for the most refined palates, these churros are a true gastronomic voyage into the afterlife. The preparation of mystery roasted bird, a street food classic that thrives on the element of surprise. Because what's dinner without a little existential dread? Here, our fearless chefs coat their avian, or not-so-avian, masterpiece in a thick, vibrant layer of fluorescent orange paint, the kind that screams road construction ahead more than Michelin-starred dining. The bird, or shall we say, bird-adjacent protein, is expertly marinated in what one can only assume is a blend of spices, industrial dye, and perhaps a hint of radioactive fallout. Depending on the season, diners can look forward to a roster of winged or wingless delights. Pigeons from the local train station, sparrows that narrowly escaped a windshield, or, if you're lucky, a bat or rat masquerading as a bird with an identity crisis. Once drenched in its neon glory, the creature is skewered and charred over an open flame. The aroma wafts through the air like a siren call, part campfire nostalgia, part electrical fire, with just a whisper of dumpster eau de parfum. The roasting process transforms the mystery meat into a crisp, blackened relic that could double as a piece of modern art or a medieval weapon, depending on your perspective. For the adventurous eater, this dish offers a sensory roller coaster. The first bite reveals a texture somewhere between rubber tire and overdone jerky, with flavor notes that might remind you of a burning chemistry set. But what truly elevates this delicacy is the thrill of not knowing. Is it poultry? Is it vermin? Who can say? All that matters is that it's served hot, orange, and unapologetically questionable. A true triumph for those who live to eat and aren't afraid to risk their lives doing it. Bon app. Oh, never mind. Just enjoy the ride.